we've arrived, but we're tired and we've got to unpack. So we're going to see you in the morning. We'll show you the room in the morning.
We actually ended up filming later in the week. The City Hotel really challenged us as we'd not stayed somewhere like it since we were in our 20s. In this video we'll show you the room, breakfast and outside spaces. Plus we'll be able to give our balanced opinion, and if you've been watching our Kefalonia series, how much it cost us in total.
Hi, I'm John.
And I'm Paul.
And we're going to show you around La Cité Hotel, which we were in with Jet2 Holidays for Kefalonia holiday.
We're in room 19. So when you come into the room, you have like a little hallway, and in the hallway is a chair, and you've got this little thing which is quite good for putting your bags on, like a stool, and then you've got a fridge which is really cold.
Yeah, it's quite a big fridge as well.
Yeah, it's got,
Let me have a look.
Yeah, it's a really big fridge, and you've got tea making facilities. You've got a kettle and a cup, but you don't get any tea or anything. But I imagine if you wanted to, you could take some of the tea bags from downstairs, which are there at breakfast. I imagine they'd be fine with that. And then in here is the bathroom. I'll let you go in and have a look at the bathroom. Cool. So this is the shower. So you can see the shower is actually very powerful, and if you have it on full power, it's likely to remove your skin because it's so powerful. It's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Obviously in Greece you always have a poo paper bin, which is quite normal. Like you can't put paper down the toilet. And you've got a hairdryer as well. I mean, I don't know how good the hairdryer is. I'm not going to test it because I don't want to heat up the room anymore.
It's funny having electrics in the room with wet, but that's allowed here. So you get some toiletries in the bathroom. So you get an amenity kit, which we've opened and used a bit of, and also you get some shower gels.
The bathroom was in need of some TLC, for example here. Also the shower handle was missing its decorative cap. Now you can come through to the bedroom.
It's quite useful having this area here for noise, so basically it means that you can shut out the outside corridor, which is quite good.
Yeah, so in this room there are two single beds put together, which means you've got plenty of space. I imagine you can have them separated if you want. There's also sheets every night because it's so warm you wouldn't really need, but there are blankets in the wardrobe if you do get cold.
The bed's quite comfortable.
Oh yeah, the bed is quite comfortable, yeah. The wardrobes are quite big.
A little baby safe, how cute. It is actually surprisingly cavernous when you go in.
Yeah.
And you actually can get quite a lot in, but it is small.
Yeah, battery powered. Who'd know? Quite a big wardrobe. You have one this double wardrobe, two drawers at the bottom, and then there's a single wardrobe here as well.
It did smell a little bit musty.
It does. When you open the actual wardrobe, there is a sort of musty, damp smell, I suppose that's the way of putting it. One of the things that we really appreciated with this wardrobe was it was completely dust free. So when we put up like our clothes out, this is ready for us going home. But when we put our clothes out and laid them out, they didn't get any dust on because it was clean inside.
You don't always get that with hotels.
We didn't go onto the balcony. Not only was it scorching hot out there, it was also too small for us because we're quite big lads. You can see the countryside as well beyond.
Paul's going to show you the electric blind. It's quite cool. It's a bit like being on Virgin Voyages with the curtains.
Yeah.
And it's only a 2-star hotel.
It does keep out a lot of the heat.
It does.
The temperature's really going down now.
So the air conditioning, you can probably tell it's pretty old looking. I think, not 100% sure, that it was like from 1998. So when we came in the room, it didn't seem to work very well. It's quite musty smelling. We've lived in a few rentals that have had exactly the same smell. So we told reception and they're really quick, put us in another room, and then the next day they cleaned it.
They called an engineer, didn't they?
Yeah, they called engineering.
An engineer came in, cleaned it all out, and we came back to the room and it was all done and it smelled fresh.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Still smells a bit musty in the wardrobe though, doesn't it?
It was interesting seeing the other room that we stayed in as well. It was much smaller than this room.
It was at a very high ceiling though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which was quite interesting.
Yeah.
So I think it was smaller, but it didn't have it was like in much better condition in our room.
Yeah.
So it didn't have
it
any.
Didn't smell musty. The other room.
It didn't have the problem with the shower handle.
No.
The shower handle at all. It had nothing like that.
No.
But the fridge was smaller.
Yeah.
As well.
So it's pros and cons. So the rooms do vary. If you look at the fire plan, you can see the difference between the rooms. So we're in number 19 there. And you can see the rooms next door have bigger balconies.
But smaller rooms.
But smaller rooms, yeah.
So with this hotel, you don't have a key card. You have an actual old-fashioned key with this key ring. But instead of putting a key card into here, you put the key ring into there. It's quite chunky, and then that will allow you to turn lights on and the air conditioning. When you go out of the room and you leave the hotel, you give your key into reception.
What happens if they're not there then?
They're always there pretty much 24 hours a day to collect your keys. You ring the bell if they're not there and they come. There's always somebody there. So bear that in mind that it's not going to be air conditioned when you first get back in the room. But we found that if the room stayed cool if you left the shutters down. So it was quite hot whilst we've been here. The humidity's been really way high. But when you come back in the room, you can really tell that the air conditioning has worked and been on. There's lots of things that we liked about this hotel, wasn't there?
Yeah, the staff were amazing. Yeah.
Every member of staff you spoke to was cheerful and friendly.
And helpful as well.
And helpful, yeah. Giving suggestions of where to go, what to do, how to do it. And if you asked a question, they'd go out of their way for you. And that's worth its weight in gold when you're staying somewhere, if you have that, and you felt so welcome as well.
Yeah.
And I like that, and I love the staff here.
This is the breakfast room, and that's where the buffet is laid over there, and that's the bar. Breakfast we only had a few times. I'll put it on the screen what we had one of the times. Not for us, it would be for some people maybe.
Yeah.
But it was quite a small buffet. The first day that we had breakfast here, we were quite late flying in, so there was basically nothing left, hardly.
No.
It had been decimated.
Yeah.
But the next time was alright. There was things like bacon, omelettes, cheese, ham, but it was quite limited.
Yeah.
When I say that.
There are some upsell items if you fancy them as well, but we didn't try them, so we don't know what they're like.
You went down, it started at 8 and it ended at 10. If you went between 8 and 9, you got a much better selection.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to our taste. Like, nothing was really to our taste. It was good. It was good enough, and we had it a few times. But we also had breakfast out a few times.
Yeah, because we went out quite early in the morning, so we needed it to have our own stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't like you didn't look forward to having breakfast. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, for us in our personal.
The coffee was nice, I thought.
The coffee was really good.
Yeah,
like
for machine coffee.
Machine coffee. Yeah,
make it
like
yourself.
Like a proper latte.
Yeah, and the gardens are really nice here. Probably one of the highlights, I think, of the hotel. I think the gardens are really high quality.
Yes, they are really well looked after. Beautiful flowers, lovely trees.
Yeah.
It's got like it's got 2 areas. It has 3 areas. It has the swimming pool with the sun loungers around, and then it has a garden of lawns with trees and sun loungers.
And then you got this massive seating area here where you can perhaps eat food. We haven't, but we might tomorrow have some drinks here while we're waiting for our flight back.
What else did it have over there?
Did you say the chessboard?
No.
Chessboard, yeah.
The chessboard, yeah.
It has a few little more plants around the back and some really shady areas.
You said it felt quite cool.
Yeah.
Temperature-wise.
Some of the rooms face onto it around the side. This area here where Paul's standing is really cool. So even when it's 26...
Not cool like cool, man.
No.
More like cool like cold.
Yeah. So even when it's 28 to 30 degrees, it remains cool, which is nice.
I feel like there is enough space for you. It can get quite busy around the pool.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a lot of people here who just spend every day here, at the pool. One of the things that was a little niggle for us, and it might not affect anyone else, is the pool times. The pool opens at 10 in the morning, and it shuts at 7. But it's still really hot at 7. Between 7 and 8, it's still really hot, and it's the only time when UV goes down to about 2. For me and John, we're both quite pale, and we would appreciate to go in when it's like lower UV. Again, in the morning, it doesn't open till 10, which is suddenly it's a bit too high UV for us. But we have adapted.
Yeah.
But,
And also, you saw other hotels, and it seems quite similar in
Yes.
that area. So
yeah, I don't think it's just to here. I think it's most hotels, and it was the same in Portugal when we went there, to be honest. So
yeah,
it's definitely a us thing. Maybe we're more suited to being in like a villa.
yeah,
So next time maybe we get a
maybe.
villa. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
everyone's so friendly. I've not really met anybody, like any other guests as well in the week we've been here. And there's been quite a lot of change and lots of people come and go. No one rude, really nice people,
Yeah.
aren't they?
And I've always managed to find somewhere to sit as well.
Yeah.
It's quite nice sitting in the garden.
Also watching the birds.
Yeah, the birds were cool. So
Yeah. But everyone keeps calling them swifts or swallows. But I'm sure I looked them up and I also used an app and it said they were house martins. But if you see if we managed to capture them, because John, you tried to film them, didn't you?
tried, yeah.
If we managed to capture them and we showed them in the video, can someone let us know which they are?
Yeah.
Because it was like I kept being told by my app that they were house martins.
Yeah, they like swoop into the pool even when you're in it. Actually,
Yeah.
in the early evening.
Sometimes they're only about a foot away from your face, and like you were like, oh my god, they're going to hit me, and they're so fast. And what they were doing was there was like little flies that were they were cleaning the pool basically of flies. And there wasn't a lot of flies, but they were like a few, and they were just coming down, swooping down again. And sometimes I think they were drinking
Yeah.
pool water, or I don't know. It was so cute though.
Here's the outside toilet and shower block.
There's a gardener that tends to the garden every night as well, which
Yeah.
keeps
Keeps it
it
tidy.
really tidy. And there's a back entrance to the hotel, which is quite good,
Yeah.
convenient to just nip out from the back.
It's quicker to town that way.
Yeah, it's located quite well in Lixori, but we'll put together a video of Lixori, so if it's not already on our channel, have a look for it. In terms of noise, I wouldn't say it was that dissimilar for many other hotels, really.
Of its age and its
Of its
size.
age, it's quite a small hotel. You'd expect some. We've had more noise at bigger branded hotels and paid more. The advantage for our room was that we had, like I said, the double door, so that helps a little bit.
And it's adults only.
And it's adults
So
only.
that makes a huge difference. Having
Yeah.
no children like in the corridors and like in the rooms.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and we obviously you can hear barking dogs, which you can probably just about hear now on camera.
But it's not.
But that's Greece.
It's Greece, and it's not all through the night.
No.
It was this morning for the first time in a week. We had the dog barking a bit this morning.
Yeah.
Hasn't really bothered us.
No.
Value is subjective, but to give an idea of what it cost us in June 2025, we booked the hotel and flight with Jet2 and it cost £1,099, including a toastie on the way out and guaranteed cabin space for our hand luggage. We paid £120 extra because I need extra leg room on the flight. Our car hire came with full insurance coverage, which we wanted given those rocks you'll have seen earlier in the series. It was £241 for 4 days, but we had to buy fuel to get around the island, which cost us £39. We spent £394 eating out and really enjoyed the food overall. So we will let you decide if you think it was good value. Maybe comment below the video on what you think. I wouldn't go out of my way to stay here again, but that is no through any fault of the staff. It just probably isn't for us.
Yeah.
So if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe for more travel content from us. And if you like the video, hit the like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments.
So can't fit Paul in the lift and the cases. It's so tiny and cute.